Hello everyone, welcome back. Today is Monday, December the 2nd. It is the Monday after Thanksgiving break. I just uploaded a new, kind of like a cute little montage. If you guys haven't watched it, it's like 13 minutes, the shortest video I have done in a long while, but it was really well rested. I don't have Cookie with me this week. I am going to get him back next week, but for this week I just am by myself, and it was really weird waking up alone. So I did like that I don't have to go outside for like 20 minutes to take him out because it's like really cold right now. It's like in the 50s. It is supposed to get up to like the 60s, maybe a small 70, but we are rocking and rolling this morning. I have lots of things. Trust me when I say this, I didn't do any work. None. I maybe started like 7 p.m., which I know I shouldn't, but all I did was really print like a few things. Like all I did was just open the file and click print, and that's it. And then what I really just did is I looked up on TPT free resources like a division puzzle, because this month in December we are focusing on division. And then I also was trying to look at some kind of like science experiment that we can do with rocks and minerals, something that would like help with the rock cycle, which I did find something that has to do with starburst. But I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for the day. I have my composition book here because I do want to start doing something with these. Remember last couple of months I've been talking about like anchor charts and just, you know, having lots of resources for the kiddos, but you know, something just didn't feel right. But I found a great solution over the Thanksgiving break, and that is pretty much it. I promise I didn't do anything. There are some things that did fall down over the break, so I'm gonna go ahead and show you just really quickly, and then let's get started with our day. Besides the things that I now put in this area, this is how I left the classroom. The first thing that I did was just turn on the iPad cart so the iPads could officially charge over a whole week. I did, before the break, you guys saw me, I did refill my Purell hand sanitizer. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that back. So now that's ready to go. I am gonna leave the little black and white like checkerboard little thingy right here, this little fabric, just because it is really cute and it does cover up the wood table, so a little festive here. I do need to go ahead and do like something Christmassy, holiday related. I'm thinking of like lights and like maybe a wreath or maybe a Christmas tree, we'll see. But we did officially finish, and they did get their ice cream party on Friday, the Friday before we left. Now, there are only 2 casualties. This one right here, it actually was right here. So I'm going to assume that the custodian came during the break and actually like it fell down. So she put it like right here. But as you can see, it is like off center. So I'm going to fix this after school. I'm going to put more Velcro dots or just replace the Velcro dots, because once it falls, it pretty much lets me know that it's just not going to hold anymore. And then sadly, this is the other casualty. I swear, like I don't know what it is. This is like the 3rd time this has fallen, so I gotta repair that. I'm gonna see if I can do it today, if not after school. And then, oh, it smells nice and clean in here. Hello everyone, we're back. The restroom looks so good. Now the only thing I might have to replace is the, what's it called, like the Glad thing, the refresher in here, because I do have another one. I already kind of forgot how to open this one. Let me open it. Okay, here we go. So it says it lasts, I think, up to 70 days, and I think I put this in 2 months ago, and it does feel pretty empty. Like I don't feel anything else in there. Let me see. Yep, no, it's empty. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the other one. I think I had some on my Amazon wish list. If not, I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on there. Here's the other one right here. So it's the exact same scent, but it's a completely brand new one that came in with the kit when I got this from my Amazon wish list. So I'm gonna go ahead and repair that. Alright, all good to go. Now we have up to 70 days of fresh smelling bathroom. I definitely recommend if you have like not a bathroom, I keep saying bathroom sometimes, a restroom. If you guys have a restroom, I do recommend getting something like a Glad, Febreze, something that kind of just like makes the restroom smell a little bit more nicer. I'm gonna go ahead and try to, it does feel pretty sticky still, so I'm gonna go ahead and just try to stick it back on here for now, and then maybe after school I'll see if I can find like another one. I don't know where it was. I'm just gonna stick it somewhere. And then this goes back on here. Again, I don't know why these keep falling. Probably it's not even that heavy. It's like maybe a pound. All right, so that's gonna be there just for the moment. My whiteboard, I'm so glad that I did it before I left. In fact, they wanted us to do it before they left, and I'm so glad because now it's just perfect and ready to go. I need to go ahead and put that up. I need to put this away. I do need to make some copies. For example, here's my lesson plan. And then I can't show you this just yet, but there is something that I did over the break that I'm really happy about. But the one thing I really want to make copies is I found this math puzzle for division on TPT for free. And then I also have this little color. So basically, I think it does by fours. Yeah, by four. So it has multiplication and division, but it's just something cute. I think it's a Christmas tree with like presents at the end. So that'll be really cute. Yeah, see? So that's the final product. And then I think it also had like another one. I think this one might be Santa. Let me see. No, it's a turkey. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this one first just because, you know, we just came from Thanksgiving break. And then probably maybe tomorrow or this week, I'll put the Christmas tree one. So that way, you know, it's just a little festive and a little get back to learning. And, you know, some kids are going to be really sleepy today. And I know kids will be very sleepy because I've been a teacher for 5 years, and I just know that I'm gonna have kids that are gonna be like falling asleep. There are gonna be kids that are just like not want to do anything. Let me go ahead and put my lights on. Let's go ahead and get started with our day. The first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and make copies of both the turkey as well as the Thanksgiving break one. And then I'm going to go ahead and sort the daily review that I was able to hole punch before I left for Thanksgiving break very quickly. But I was able to hole punch it, so now I just need to put it in the bins. And then if I have time, currently it is 6:56, so I definitely wanted to come in much earlier today, which I'm so glad I did because I feel like I'm, you know, just slowly waking up, slowly getting into the right mindset of like, oh my god, I'm back at teaching. And I will see you guys later. Let's get started with our day. Bye guys. Okay guys, so I can't officially show you because it has my students' faces on it, but over the break, this is the only thing that I did was I made a collage, I think that's what the correct word is, of just memories that the kiddos and I have had together. So basically we had like the first day of school and the first time that we played Multiple Madness. I know I'm super far away. When we did the stacking cups, when we did the solution, like mixtures of the Skittles, and then we have like, what is this, 99 Math, this is STEM Day, birthdays, the first day of pumpkin, we did pumpkin, Stay Strong Florida, Geronimo, when we had the Hispanic party, the lights, Halloween, the Geronimo field trip, when we did science, like the rock. So I really love it. I think it's super cute. I am going to switch these 3 and put like class pictures coming soon. So I just think it's super cute. Again, I can't really show you. I can show you a little bit closer up just so that you can see a little bit of what it looks like. And I just think that is so precious because I was really struggling on what to put, like what kind of work to put, because we don't really do a lot of individual stuff like projects or something. Mostly everything like is with our textbooks or something like that, or our packets for science. So I was like, what the heck do I put up here? And I just really wanted to use this space. I am going to put the pumpkin force assess maker. I'm just probably going to put it right here. I'm going to reinforce it with tape so that way as the kids walk by, they don't tear it accidentally. But I am obsessed with how this looks. And again, this is the only actual work that I did besides like printing a whole bunch of things.
Good morning, all staff. Welcome back from a wonderful, well-needed break.
Alright guys, say goodbye to the Thanksgiving pumpkin harvest fall decorations. It's now time to bring in the Christmas decorations. By the way, it is currently 4:04, so let's get started. Don't mind Miss Hollis, she's teaching Sunday care, so like the pre-K through 2nd grade. All right, everyone. Can you even see me? Oh my goodness. No, you can't. Look at my messy desk. It is currently 5:47. I'm trying to get out here. I'm going to put on my sweater in just a moment because it is chilly. We have extra copies of the daily review as well as the homework. This is the activity that we did today, but I'm going to do that tomorrow. Again, I also need to put that in the extra copy bin. I'm also going to go ahead and put that here. This is, I need to explain this to the kiddos tomorrow, so that's going to go there. This is what I had for my art meeting that I was told that I had today. So that was really interesting. I was told that last night, like at 5 p.m., 4 p.m., something like that. And I was just like, oh, we have an art meeting? Okay. So I had to get ready for that today. But it went really well. And now my desk is back to normal. I'm just missing my book. Where's my book? Oh, it's where the desk is. Haha. We actually had a pizza party today, so that's why I have napkins. I'll show you the evidence in just a moment. I'm gonna go ahead and put these away while I'm here with one hand. You guys saw me decorate my classroom. I know the fan is really loud. I do apologize for that. I will try to talk a little bit louder while also getting ready to leave. This is the true art of being a teacher, being able to multitask, talk, being able to do 1,000 things. Like get ready to leave. I am taking home a couple of things to my house. I'm taking, well, apartment really. I'm taking some soap, and I'm also taking a casa plug because I did put up my Christmas tree, and I do have to like manually turn it off at the moment, but I wanted to put a casa plug on so that way it automatically turns on and off. Let me show you what I was doing. First off, pizza party for someone's birthday. Birthday items, gifts out. Unfortunately, we'll have to throw this one away most likely at the end of the year because it did break in 2 spots, so that's unfortunate. And this is pretty sharp, so I'm gonna go to Hobby Lobby and buy another one of these. I put some Christmas decorations up. I'm trying to replace the puppy paw prints. I was able to do this one. These 2 are brand new, and then I'm just doing this ones. What I'm doing to kind of help with like the stickiness is I'm putting a sheet of, what is it, Clorox, Lysol, where is it, this thing, no, where, I lost it. This thing right here, the disinfectant wipes, and then I'm also spraying some Lysol spray. Lysol spray, yeah, Lysol disinfectant spray. That way it can just come off a little bit easier. It does seem to help because I was struggling with this one, but I did the disinfectant wipe and spray and it came off a lot more easier. So I wanted to see if that was like a life hack. So I'm going to do the rest of these tomorrow or sometime this week when I get a chance. This one is like really not there anymore. But I put up a few decorations, just not a lot. That's my absolute favorite. I'm so glad that I was able to get batteries from my Amazon wish list, and just a few things to kind of just celebrate the Christmas cheer. I have my Baby Yoda. Oops, Baby Yoda now. So I'm gonna try and move him. Luckily it's on a magnet, so I'm not too worried about that. But this is all I have left. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring this back home. This is the Success Maker light thing. There's no title, it's just Christmas lights. I know these are a little bit wonky, okay, just don't, I did my best. It was like right before school, so you know what? It is only for like 2.5 weeks. I did add some Christmas presents just to like give it a little bit more filled up, but the kids are starting to enjoy it. I already have one. My wonky star. I know. Okay, this is what the classroom looks like. This desk is filled with glitter, if you guys can see. These were on sale on Amazon. I think they're normally $8 and I think they were on sale for $5. So I went ahead and grabbed 2. They do come, I believe, in orange as well as some kind of like pink orange maybe. I'm not quite confident. I'll try to put a picture here, a screenshot, but I just love the original yellow. It's just so vibrant. I am looking for one to fill up this little empty spot. But the only addition that I made today really quickly is because we are starting with division, I wanted to put dividend, because here's dividend and then this one is divisor, and then we have quotient here. So the kids are definitely looking at them. They're definitely starting to notice, like, oh, like this word wall, math word wall definitely has a lot of useful things. So I am going to go ahead and get out of here, but before I do that, I want to just quickly show you what I am doing here. You guys saw me wipe down the table trays. I was using double-sided tape to hold down this file bin so that way if it tilts, it doesn't, you know, come tumbling down every single day. So over time, the double-sided tape has worn down. I'm going to go ahead and replenish it. I'm going to put it right here in the middle. Hopefully that was a great place to put it, because I do not want to take out double-sided tape. Double-sided tape is so hard to take out. And then I have the group label here. I just stick it on there, push it down for a few seconds, real hard, and I try to like go in and like push it down right here in the middle, and then that way can't take it out no more, ta-da. And so that way when this goes, the only thing that's moving is really the caddy. So I wanted to show you what I was doing with that. I'll put like a little before picture to show you like how bad they were, honestly, and how dirty the table trays were. There's a lot of things that I want to do and it's just not a lot of time to do it. For example, right now it is 5:55, so I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. But I have a whole Google Keep. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, I'm like moving stuff. But all of this stuff I want to do sometime this week. But not today, because it is time for me to go home. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Good morning, everyone. Let me actually grab the trash can and put it on this side, because I'm just kind of refreshing my pencils because I did not do it before the break, and so there are a lot that just need like tape, or they need eraser toppers, which let me go grab that now. Okay, now we're in business. I got my eraser toppers, so I'm gonna go ahead and just refresh this really quick. I got my stack of pencils here, brand new pencils, because I did run out of my like old ones, so these are the new ones. But I'm gonna go ahead and do this because it is currently 7:03. I came in at 6:45. I went ahead and just put like some things away that were still in my classroom from like Christmas decorating. I also threw away any trash. The pizza boxes are all officially gone. The trash is gone. Miss Chica, our custodian, came and threw those away. I love her, she's amazing. And then I went ahead and put tape, like you guys saw, on group 4, group 5, and group 6. And then I think it was also group 3 that I was missing, so that's good to go. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this, and then I'm gonna do actually what I wanted to come here early for. We have like a PLC today, and we have like a really big data-driven file that we have to fill out, and we have to not complete it but for sure start it. And all I did was just put my name and date before I left yesterday, because I did not work on it at home. I was like, no, I'm not doing any of that. So today I'm officially going to work on it right in the morning. So 7:10, 7:15, I'm going to do a hard stop because the kids do come in at 7:45, so that way I have 30 minutes to complete the file for the data, and then that'll be good to go for my PLC. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all. Hello everyone, good morning. It is currently 7:14. I came in a little bit later today just because I did not want to get out of my warm bed. But I'm gonna be honest, this week has just been a little bit chaotic. It's been a bit stressful. I have papers I need to grade, data I need to complete, things I need to do. Like, it's just, I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit more stressed this year in terms of data as well as grades for some reason than ever before. I honestly think it was because of that field trip. Don't get me wrong, I love the field trip. It was amazing. I'm gonna go there every year if my school lets us. But it was just really stressful having to deal with the waivers and then the money issue with the front office, with the district office, trying to get the other school ready and this ready, and the kids not bringing in what they're supposed to. And I literally pushed everything to the side to focus on the field trip. So it's kind of like now I'm like 2 weeks behind, and I'm kind of feeling it. Normally the most I get is 1 week behind, so this is like really pushing it. So yesterday after school, you guys only saw like a few like seconds of a clip. That's because I really stayed for like 10 minutes. I had to do some quick data. I didn't even finish. I was just like 10 minutes. I'm like, I'm done. I gotta go home. I can't, like, this is too stressful. I couldn't see myself doing it for 2 hours. My head was starting to hurt. I was just like, no. So after 10 minutes, I left. I went home. You guys saw that clip of me driving home. It gets so dark, like at 4:30 already, or like 5 o'clock. So it was just like not great. But today I feel a lot better. I'm encouraged. I'm gonna stay after school today. I think we do have like a quick meeting, but for like 30 minutes. So the rest of the time I will focus on grades, and then if I have time, I'll focus on that data. And then Thursday, same thing, and then Friday, same thing. Because next week I will have Cookie, and you guys know I try to leave like 5:30, just so he doesn't be alone for too long. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I am going to make some copies. Yesterday my kiddos were able to successfully do their turkey, and then I do have the Christmas tree somewhere around here, but this is one of my kiddos, so it's a beautiful little Christmas tree with presents around it. So that was really awesome. But right now what I'm going to do is we are learning division. And so the first lesson on Monday was like simple facts, like 54 divided by 9 is 6, right? Or 64 divided by 8 is 8. Yesterday's lesson was more like estimation. So if we do like 55 divided by 9, you change that to 54 divided by 9, and that's how you estimate. Today it's gonna add like 0, so like 540 instead of 54 divided by 9, you would have to do 90. Did I say like 40 before? Whatever. I can't do it in my head. I also do want to teach the place value model. I feel like that's the most simple way. I am just losing everything here. Where is... Oh, it's right here. Oh my god, I swear. I need to organize. I need to declutter. I need to do a lot of stuff because I'm just stressing. But this is, I consider, the place value model. I saw it from, I can't remember, but I'll like put his name down here. But I think it's like super useful because I'm going to teach the long traditional standard division way, and then I'm going to reinforce it with place value model right here. So that is what I'll also be teaching today. And then I'm just going to give them from this book, Spectrum Math. I'm going to just give them some basic 3-digit by 1-digit division problems, and these ones don't have a remainder because I wanted to specifically kind of just let them see like how many groups without the remainder. And then Thursday, I believe, we're going to talk about like what exactly is a remainder. I kind of briefly talked about what a remainder is, but Thursday will be the official day we're going to talk about a remainder. So yay for that. So I'm going to go ahead and make those copies. I already have my paper here ready to go. These are just 3 examples that I made yesterday just to kind of like make sure I knew what I was teaching. And I will see you guys later. It is currently 7:20, so I'm going to go ahead and do what I have to do. If I see you guys after school, it will be after school. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the lights. And let's get started with our day. I'll see y'all later. Bye, guys. Okay, and then there's one last thing I wanted to talk to you guys about. It's actually really cute. I think I mentioned it before Thanksgiving break, but I cannot remember honestly. But everything else is ready. Date, objective, agenda, the copies, you know, everything I need for today. So our school is doing like a candy cane gram. So basically it's like Valentine's Day mixed with Christmas. So basically they take one of these little squares and they write to whoever they want. It can be to like sister, brother, mom, dad, classmate, teacher, anyone in the school or, you know, in their personal lives. They write the teacher's name, so that way if they just write like, I don't know, Jacob, and there's like 10 Jacobs in the school, at least we know, oh, Miss Blanco's Jacob. So, you know, just a little way to make sure we know who they are. And then the little message. And so I went ahead and just printed out, I think 12, just in case, you know, I don't have a lot of kids bringing it. But I did get one from our nurse because she's actually the mother of 2 of my students because she has twins. And so she just wrote me a beautiful, lovely note. I think that is just so precious, and like the cute little ribbon. Oh my gosh, I just absolutely love it. And Jerron is holding it just so for a cute little decoration. I will eat it, but I want it there just for a cute little decoration for some time. And I just think it's super special. So I told the kids about it yesterday. I think they're doing it for 2 weeks. So I'm gonna go ahead and just give these out to anyone who brought $1, because it is $1 to buy the candy cane. And then whoever brings them, they take the little note already filled out, and then they take their dollar to the front office. They take it and then they deliver it probably the same day or whenever they get a chance to actually deliver them. So I'm gonna go ahead and see you guys after school. Bye, y'all. Can y'all hear that? These kids are just running, and it's raining like cats and dogs, and these kids are running on wet floors. Kids will be kids, let me tell you. But hello everyone, it is Wednesday after school. It is 5:03. You guys saw me kind of do, I don't even know what I did. I can't remember. What did I do? Because from 3:30 to 4 o'clock we have like 30 minutes of just kind of like getting things ready for the next day. So I absolutely love that. That's when I normally do like my whiteboard refresh and just a couple things, like put things away, clean up anything that I might need to. But today I was focused on getting like my labels, because I have a lot of bins, especially now with like science, that we've done a lot of science experiments and just a couple more math things. It needs labels. So a couple of the labels that I started, but I unfortunately did have to stop because then we had our meeting, our team meeting, our school meeting. So right now I have dice, 3D shapes, electricity, squeegees. I feel like I'm not saying the right. It's the one where you push down and then water goes in. So what I also need to do is I need to look in the closet for like the mini Stairlight mini top one. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then I also need to look at my to-do list. It is just wild how many things I have. I need to check things off. So let's go ahead and let's look at this. Figure out what to do with anchor charts. I gotta look at that. Put December calendar on Class Dojo. I did not do that. I need to do that as soon as possible. Oh gosh. Pencils refresh. I feel like that's every week, but I did do that on Monday for sure. Grab more composition books because I was thinking of doing something with anchor charts and it did not work out. So that I'm gonna actually delete. Hole punch, daily review, and daily homework for 15. That one is good to go. Catch up on grains. Yeah, no. Let's see. Organize Google Drive. I did do that over Thanksgiving break. Art meeting, that was on Monday. Prepare for parent conferences. I have not done that. I need to. We are really behind. Miss Hollis and I are like struggling. We're just gonna have to do it. Finish testing data. No, but it is due on Friday, so I need to get that done. Next mini check. Ooh, I gotta get that too. Oh, we're so behind on everything. Science experiment for rock cycles. So my plan for that is I asked the parents for $2, and a lot of kiddos did bring $2 today, which yay, just to help cover the cost, because if not I would have to spend my own money. So I just asked for $2 to kind of like help, like, hey, like, you know, I did tell them at the beginning of the year we are going to do lots of science experiments, so I might be asking for money donations, and luckily our parents are very supportive and able to donate. So I was able to get like I think $30, so that will definitely help cover the cost and even help cover like maybe paper or pencils or more science experiments that I really want to do. We're going to do something with Starburst, and it'll be about the rock cycle, so that'll be really interesting. I saw it like on either TPT or just like Google Images when I looked up science experiments for rock cycle. That was like the first thing that popped up. I need to bring a soap home because I actually don't have any soap at my apartment, but I did that on Monday, so check for that. Success Maker anchor chart, which I did do Monday. That was like the first thing I did. Fix my YouTube video, which I also did because I didn't put like the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday section, so I did that. Make more copies of Candy Cane Graham, which I did talk to you guys today this morning. I actually have to go make more because my kids went ham on the candy cane messages. I think I had to have like 2 of these. I had to cut like another one. Oh my god, I just dropped something. So I definitely go have to make some more. Luckily I kept the original copy, so I'm gonna go ahead and make some more with that. And then I have just a lot of things to do, but I really need to focus on 2 things. My data, well, I guess also my lesson plan, but that's here nor there. But I really have to focus on grades. I mean, I don't know if you can look. It doesn't look like a lot, but trust me, it's quite a lot, okay? And then I even have more here. Like, I have these Christmas stickers that I'm trying to also give out. and I'm trying to, like, it just feels like never ending. My classroom though is getting lots of compliments with the simple decorations. They love the trees, they love the happy holidays towards the back, they love the success maker with like the little Christmas with the lights. They love everything. So I'm really glad that I was able to decorate, bring some Christmas cheer. Now the kiddos though, they're a little wild, I'm not gonna lie. They're a little wow. I don't know if it's the Christmas spirit. Definitely they're like singing Christmas cheer songs, but they're a little bit more chattier. They're a little bit more, and I let them talk. Like today we made Christmas cards and they went all ham on those, and they were talking and laughing and having so much fun. But when it's like time to learn about division, time to actually put in the effort, it's not the time to talk. So I don't know, we're having a bit of a issue with just lots of chattiness. I normally didn't have a chatty group, but something happened in Thanksgiving break and they're chatty very much. I know it's the holidays, they're really excited coming up. They're talking about this, you know, candy cram and candy cane gram. Oh my gosh, do y'all hear how, look at it, look how bad it is. Let me show you. Okay, I can't show you too much because there are kids like right there, but it's raining. It's a pouring. It's going. Look at my beautiful lights, y'all. They're so pretty. Look at them. They're so pretty. But I do have to turn them off. So I just push this little button right here and it turns off. I push this one here. And then I'll do this one. There you go. So that way the battery does not die on me after 3 days, because I do want it to last for this next 2.5 weeks, because that's all we have until winter break. What I'm currently going to do right now for the last hour, technically 45 minutes that I have, I'm going to write down the rest of the labels that I need from mostly the cabinet, because I have most of the labels for my math manipulatives. I really just need like the cabinet that is really unorganized when it comes to labeling. And then I also need to set up the printer that I got for like 30 bucks. It's an HP Instant like 6000, but I got it for $35 off of Facebook Marketplace, and it does work, I know for sure, guarantee, because officially my school printer is out of ink, so it does not print anymore. And if it does print, it's like very light. There's like streaks across it, words are missing. So officially it is gone, and they will not replace the ink or the toner or the cartridge, whatever it's called, because we just simply do not have the budget for it. So I love HP Instant Ink. I already have 2 in my apartment, and then this is my 3rd one. I will sign up for the program, but I'm gonna buy the one that's like $4.99, because I want to save money as well. And I think it's like $100, which I really don't print that much. What I really need it for are like the daily reviews, not even the science, because science is in a book. And then I just kind of print maybe like my lesson plans, but I really print my lesson plans at home. And then I also print out like any games at home. So really, I really mostly use it for anything like I need like at the moment to show a parent or to admin, or my daily reviews, which is like max 10 pages. So I think it's going to be a great investment, and then those roll over whatever pages I don't use. I do have my beautiful December thing here. I did say for my report cards, which are due right before Christmas break, so I'm pretty sure like the 19th, I do need to put comments. I do need to catch up on grades. So after I put the labels in and set up my printer, I'm going to see if I can catch up on grades just really quickly. I need to also work on my data. So my 2 most important things today and then tomorrow is to finish my data, which is due on Friday, and to also finish my grades, which is due on the 18th, 19th, but I don't want to wait till then, because I do need to have grades for 3 grades for math and 3 grades for science until the 18th or 19th. So I am behind. I normally am not this behind, but the field trip, it just kind of messed me up, and I'm kind of struggling to get ahead. So let's stop talking and get to work. Let's go. guys. Look at it. So pigmented, so beautiful. And then look at the difference. You can definitely tell the ink was just running low. The part that is like really light is on the top part, because on the bottom it's not as bad. But then you can start seeing like really right here where it starts getting really light. But definitely the whole, it's just night and day difference. Like that's absolute crazy. But the best part is I did not even have to connect it to the Wi-Fi here. All I had to do was plug in the like USB or whatever it is. It's like a printer USB, so it's not a true USB. But I had one from my school printer and I was like, this looks like the same cord. So I took the cord from the school printer, I plugged it into the new printer, and now I'm officially able to do it not wirelessly but through the wire connection USB printer thing. It's amazing. I love it. So the only thing that I really have to think about is the ink, because obviously when it's through Wi-Fi or when it's through an account or when it's through wirelessly, it tells like HP, oh hey, you're running out of ink. But now that it's wired, it won't tell it that. But luckily with the printer that I have at home, that one is on a plan. So anytime I am running low with that printer, it actually sends me a lot of ink. I think I even have extra ink saved from like the other time they sent me ink in my apartment. So I'm going to bring that tomorrow, and then I'm going to put it here and then just use it whenever this ink runs out, because it already had ink when I bought it from the Facebook Marketplace guy that I bought it from. So yay for that. I'm gonna go ahead and print the daily review and the homework for next week. We are on week 16, so that way I know it correlates with like the week versus the daily review. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Alright guys, so don't mind the printing in the bag. In fact, look at it. It works. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm just printing my answer keys as well. That way I don't have to look at it through my phone. But this is the one from last week. You can kind of see like the name part. I know it looks a little bit better on camera, but trust me, in real life, you can definitely see where it starts going a little bit lighter. And then it was just not as pigmented as I would have liked it. And then it made problems when I made copies. So now this is the brand new one from my new printer. So let's see if you guys, it honestly just looks like more pigmented, but look at that difference. I mean, I know it does not seem like a big deal, but to my teacher heart, it truly does. Like you can definitely tell the difference in real life a lot more easier. On camera it's just showing like it's just a little bit light, but it's a lot lighter in person. But then I'm just so excited. So daily review and then the homework is great to go as well. Let me actually see if there's like a major difference with the homework on this one right here. So like I said, it just was a little bit lighter on top, but everything else you can kind of see, like barely you can see the operations. And then now it's much brighter, much darker. You can clearly see that that is division. So definitely I am in love with the new printer and I'm so glad. Let me see if I can show you. So this is like the side that teachers hate showing, but basically this is the printer cord. This one is the other printer. That's the computer, and then this is the something, I don't even know. That's the Ethernet Wi-Fi. I think that's also computer Wi-Fi. This is, I think, the Ethernet because our computers run on Ethernet, but I can also run on Wi-Fi. And then this is my old, like one that was provided by the school. These whole cords are in the way. Let me show you better. All right, so it's gonna be a little bit weird because it's kind of dark, but basically this cord right here that is plugged in to the back, because this one is the power cable, this one was connected over here. And then I'm trying to show you, I think it was the bottom one right there, or no, it was the top one, the one with the like the gold rim. So I took this one, this cord from that printer, I plugged it in, and that's how I'm able to do it without connecting to Wi-Fi. And so I just love it. So this one connects to the computer, and that's how I'm able to print from my computer, like my work computer. And then kind of it's on this like wheelie thing. And then obviously I do have to keep this. I can't return this. I mean, I could, but they're just going to tell me like to keep it. I know my admin. So I'm just going to like dangerously put this one on top, but it works perfectly fine. I have it very secured. It is not wobbly at all. Definitely is safe, and I could always just put this in, and that's what it looks like. So definitely looks a little weird, looks a little Tetris, but I promise it's good. And then I just have a little bit of cord management back there just to kind of keep those wires off the floor. But I do have to wrap the long green cord because this is a trip hazard. So I'm going to go ahead and tuck it in and then wrap it with like that magnetic hook that I have, so that way the kids don't trip over this. All right, so that is officially what it looks like with the green cable connected. So that just keeps the cords up and out of the floor. And this is a little bit more safer. I might have to tuck this in a little bit more, but other than that, definitely a lot better. And then I put this to kind of give it a little bit of, just a little bit of hittiness. And that is what my cord management honestly kind of looks like, with the best that I can do and what I am given with. So I am gonna end it here. I'm just gonna fix that cord. It is time for me to go home. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday, December the 5th, 2024. I almost said the wrong date there, but it is currently 12:31. I got here like at 6:50. So there are a couple things I want to do. Mainly, I want to, where is it? I want to do my sub plans today because I only prepared for day 1 and day 2. So now that I've been out for 2 days, one because I was sick, the other because I had a PD. But right now what I want to do is I want to put the December calendar on Class Dojo. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. And then the other thing I want to do is today is the last day that we are officially learning about the rock cycle and rocks and minerals. And tomorrow they're going to do their science experiment. So they're still learning tomorrow, but it's not like official textbook learning. And so I want to just find some quick YouTube videos that have to do with weathering and erosion. Go ahead. I'm done with that part. So I put some weathering. I got Brain Pop and then some YouTube videos. I made more copies of my division / multiplication copies just because these kids lose everything. So I made some more of that to help the kiddos. And then I need to, oh, I also put the December calendar on Class Dojo. And now 3 checklists is done. And now I have everything else. So I'm gonna go ahead. The kids are coming and I will see y'all after school. Bye y'all. Hello everyone. I actually have my new earbuds in that I bought from Best Buy on Black Friday. This is the, I already forgot what brand this is. I think it's JBL Tour Pro 3s. It comes with like this cute little screen. It's just so adorable. Look at that. So I'm listening to some YouTube videos right now, a little bit mix of home and then teaching lifestyle videos, but I have a few things that I want to do, get off my checklist today. But before I do that, I have this adorable little rose that one of my students gave me today, as well as Miss Hollis. And then I got another little candy cane. I actually got 2 from my kiddos today but I already ate one during dismissal, so I have 1 left. And then I still have the one from the nurse. So I'm starting to get more candy canes, which is just super sweet. But what I am currently doing, what you guys saw me do, is I have my sub bin, but Miss Stovall, who is the person that takes care of my kids while I am out, she kind of said that they just are not very interested. Like, for example, they go through the worksheets that I prepped pretty fast because it really is just like the story and then like answer like 5 multiple questions. So instead, I did leave her some puzzles in here just to kind of see what they gravitated more, and she said that the puzzles lasted pretty much all day. They loved it. They were more engaged. It kept them more calm, kept them more quiet, kept them like busy throughout the entire day. So I went on TPT today. Of course, filtered it to free because I'm not buying anything at the moment. And I just bought a lot of puzzles, word searches, crossword puzzles, things that I know will keep my kids busy when I am not here. So I also printed the solutions, trying to get as many as I could just because a lot of them don't have solutions. So I have word search for science, and then answer keys. I'm going to go ahead and filter that to the side. Then I have magnets and springs. So these ones I have like a unscramble the letters, and then this one is like a wordle, or like a basically find words in there. And then I have a word search on the back. And then I have another word search here, but these are actually the, oops, my bad. I actually have the answers here and then a crossword puzzle on the back. So I'm actually going to go ahead and reprint this one because I accidentally printed the answer key on the back of an actual worksheet. This one is Earth Science, a word search, and a question. So that'll be really fun and interesting. Hopefully you guys can see that. This one is the answer key. Then I have like these mazes, so decimal mazes, and then they have to answer like compute it on the back, so that's fun. But it also came with like a cut and paste with adding decimals, so that'll be really interesting as well. And then again, a computation page where they have to solve the problem. And then this one I really like. This one is a basic math facts, what's it called, review. So they have to answer the questions on the bottom, but then they actually have to find the expression along with the answer in the word search. So that's pretty cool. And then again, I am having the answer key. I'm going to put that in the bin. And then this one is a crack the code working with whole numbers, because there was one with decimals, but I know the kids are not ready for that. Again, here is the answer key. Then I have two groundhogs, like Mandela. This one is division, this one is multiplication, so that's great exercise for them. And then I do have the answer key for that one, but I don't know where it is. I don't see it. This one is a simple rounding with decimals, so that'll be really cool. It's in a picture of a corn. I think it's like maybe Cinco de Mayo maybe. And then there's this one, and it has also this one here, the answer key. And then this one is the answer key for the maze that I forgot to show you. And then actually I don't have, so I need to reprint this one, and then I need to print the answer key for the groundhogs because it did come with an answer key. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then I'm gonna make copies. It is currently 4:46, so my hope is get the copies done by 5:10. And then I'm gonna do a couple things around the classroom, but I really need to focus on is the data. That is due tomorrow, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that for the rest of the time, and that is what I'm gonna be focusing on. Let's go, y'all. Alrighty guys, so this pretty much took up all of the rest of the time. It is currently 5:52. I know, don't judge me. But my sub plans pretty much is done for the entire rest of the year. In fact, I couldn't even fit science in here because all of this is math. Plus I have 55 kids, so hopefully I don't get a new student because I made exactly 55. I know I should have made more, but you know what? We're hoping and praying. But everything is perfect, and the ones that were like this one, it goes with, oh my Jesus, it goes with this one, so that's why I put set 2. But everything else is good to go. I'm not going to take it out, but I will take out these to kind of show you. So this has a label, master copies and answer keys for science. So it has all of the answer keys first, and then let's say we need more copies. They have the master copies in the back. Plus, I would love to use this for next year when I make my sub plan. So everything is ready, good to go. I love these. Same thing for the math, if I can take it out because it is just filled. Oop, there goes my keys. Again, all of the math science, what am I saying? The math answer keys for all of the puzzles, activities, and then these again are the master copies. I'm not very good at showing you guys. I apologize. I try to do everything black and white, but I forget that now my printer prints in color, so sometimes some things are in color. Ew, what is that? Ew, I'm gonna have to clean that. Okay, gross. But one thing I also did while my copies were printing, I went ahead and did all of my puppy paw prints. This did take a good amount of time, so I do not think I'm gonna do this again. I'm just gonna use it for the rest of the year, but I wanted to get it done before Christmas break just so I don't have to stress about it. Again, I don't have enough of the purple, so I had to use it to like dark pink. And then it just looks so much nicer. These I had already done. And then this one was the first one I did, like I think Monday or I can't, last week. I cannot remember. But they look so nice. Nice and fresh and clean. So awesome. And oh, the kids are going to love when they come tomorrow. And they're going to see that. Let me go ahead and throw away this thing. By the way, this resource, I had already given it to the kids like back in August as well as September. I gave them the division in September. But you know, kids will be kids. They lose it. And so I had to reprint a whole bunch of them. But this time I only made a class set and I picked them up at the end of the day. I think I will give each student one again. One that has one side multiplication and the other division. And then I will put them in these cheap sleeve protectors that I got from the front office. Like they're super cheap, honestly, like Dollar Tree material. So that way the kids can put them in their binders, and I feel like they'll be a little bit more, you know, just better at keeping them safe and not losing them like they did the first time. My agenda, objective, and closings are all ready for tomorrow as well as the date. We are doing our science experiment, so that's going to be super exciting. They're going to have an awesome time. The kids are loving this little tree decorations. They're obsessed with them. And I am leaving my desk not too messy. This is what did not fit in the sub bin, so I have like even more things to put in once I actually, you know, like am not here and they use the materials that I left them. So I need to fill, actually no, my sticker store is pretty okay. I'm going to turn this into the front office first thing in the morning, so that is done on my to-do list. Right now my sticker store, it's just a little bit messy, so I need to organize it, but the kids are loving it. I give them sticker questions, and then anytime I see someone going above and beyond, I reward them with a sticker. All right, y'all, I will see y'all tomorrow. I'm gonna go get the materials for our science, and I will see y'all later. Bye, y'all. Good morning, everyone. I might be a little bit cut off, but that is perfectly okay. I got the goods for our science experiment. I am very excited, and I'm very glad that I went yesterday after school and not today this morning, because I actually woke up late. So it is currently 7:04. I got the cup, so my plan is I'm going to put hot water in one of the cups, and then in the other cup, I know a lot of cups, but I'm gonna save them. I'm gonna tell the kids don't throw them away. They're going to put their baggie of Starburst, and then it's gonna be like the volcano, so it's gonna be really fun and exciting. I got 2 bags of the party size 3-pound Starburst, because it says here that it is 6 pieces per serving and then 48 like servings. So I have 55 kids, so I'm pretty sure that this will be able to do 48, 47 kiddos, and then the rest of my kiddos will get this bag. Now, whatever is left over, because I'm pretty sure, you know, they'll still be able to eat like their melted Starburst, but I'm still gonna give them like 4 or 5 pieces, like just normal. Just to kind of like, yay, thank you for being a good sport, and thank you for, you know, melting your Starburst. So I got all the goods, all the goods, all the goods. I'm gonna go ahead and get this set up, because today we're just gonna do our homework check. We're gonna do topic 7, lesson 4, which is gonna go by really fast. Instead of the 4 pages that I normally make them do, I'm just gonna make them do 2 pages, 22 minutes each. We're gonna close our lesson real quick. Then we're gonna do our experiment. Hopefully I'm gonna start like at 9:50, just so that way they have like 20 to 25 minutes to do it. Because I remember last time I started right at 10 and we actually did not finish right on time with the Skittles activity. So this time I just want to make sure that they have all the time, because they do need to draw their observations, and then they also need to take a quiz at the very end. They already have the quiz. It's something that I gave them like 2 weeks ago, like 3 weeks ago, honestly. But I'm just gonna tell them, just turn it in. It's like a sort and match where they give them a vocabulary word, and then they have to put whether it's like A, B, C, D, depending on like what A, B, C, D the definitions are. So it's like a definition vocabulary match thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this started. And then I'm excited. I am going to turn into the office my sub bin that I finished yesterday. So I'm going to go ahead and do that first. And then I'll see y'all later. Hello everyone. I feel like this is the first time I've actually just like stayed still. But today it was an awesome day to a really chaotic week. I'm gonna be honest. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday was just not it. The kids were not focused. It was just not overall a good week. But Thursday they did start turning it around a little bit. I had to get on them. But today I think was the best day. They focused. We did our science experiment and went great. Perfect amount of Skittles for 55 kiddos and extra. I bought 2 big bags of the party size Starburst. Everything went great. They each had 6 each. They compounded, they hit it. They had like their water bottles. It was so good. I took some pictures. I'll try to put them right here. I couldn't take a lot because I had like this kettle. I'll also post that right here. And I was like pouring hot water, but nobody got hurt. They did like stick their fingers in there, but like, is it really hot? And they're like, yeah, it's hot. But the sandwich bags went great. Some of them did like rip a little bit, but of course these are like the cheapest ones. Like that cost like $1.89 at Walmart. But it all went so good. Definitely one for the books. I'm definitely going to reteach that next year. I really love that. And then next week we are learning about soil and like the soil layers. And I did see an activity on TPT when I was learning about the layers of the earth. I did see one about layers of the soil, so they'll make like an interactive foldable trifold thingy. So that'll be really exciting. Next week is a little funky in terms of our division, because on Monday we're actually teaching the last lesson on topic 7. So I think what I might do is I might kind of combine topic 7 and topic 8, just because topic 7 had only 5 lessons and it was pretty simple compared to what STAR actually looks like. So I don't think they're ready for a topic test, just because the topic tests are made with STAR questions and the STAR questions are very much difficult. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just combine the two and just keep going with topic 8, which is purely like division. So topic 7 was about like understanding what division was. So topic 7 was about using compatible numbers to help identify, you know, like if 27 divided by 9 is 3, then 270 divided by 9 is 30, and then 2700 divided by 9 would be 300. So something like that. And then the other one was, again, using compatible numbers. So if something was like 2810, it would compatible to 2700, and then you would divide like that. So basically just getting them used to like those basic facts. On Wednesday we did do like the place value model. That was good. They kind of got it, and it actually kind of led to today's lesson, which was topic 7 lesson 4, which was on remainders. So they were able to like use it visually and for academically. Visually is when they draw like little dots. I told them they could also do tallies, whatever they like to do. Some of them even drew hearts and stars. I was like, you know what, you go, girl. And then they were able to group them and then see that there's a remainder left. But the trickiest part about remainders is getting them to understand, like, even though you have 7 complete boxes, you still need 8 if you want to like transport all like 14, you know, like, so that's like the hardest part, getting them to think like if you want to transport all 14 to somewhere, you need to add another one to your quotient. And but the 8th or the 5th or the 4th box will have like 2 remaining or 3 remaining instead of like a full complete set. I know I probably don't sound like I'm making sense, but my kids understand. They were able to like see like, oh, okay. So that's the only tricky part that some kids don't get, but other than that, they were able to successfully group them, see that there's a remainder, and then that is it. I have book fair in front of me because book fair is next week. I most likely will not talk to you guys on Wednesday after school. Number one, because that is our literacy night and we actually start like at 3. And I am in charge of the something with bubbles. I don't know. We were able to sign up for like a station because we have like nail painting, which I did do in the past, which is nail painting. I also did like face art, which I was terrible at, so I'm like, I'm never doing that again in my life. And so every year we just do 1 day literacy night from 3 to 6. It's gonna be so long, but it honestly is really fun. They put on music. This is the day that most kids bring their parents and they buy like so many books. So honestly, it does help the school, and the kids do have books that they read. It just us, we have to stay in our station for 3 hours and we have to entertain the kids for 3 hours, and we cannot leave until all the kids go home, but usually they're all gone by like 6 o'clock. There's always some stranglers like 6:10, like hurry up. But I gave these pamphlets out. I think these were supposed to be for the little ones, and then these are for the big kids, but I just gave them both out, and they're just super excited. And they were a little like disappointed. They're like, wait, is that all the books available? Like, that's it? I'm like, no. This is just kind of like the most popular books that are going to be in the book fair. Trust me, like the book fair is huge. It takes up an entire room. In fact, they're actually putting it, I'll see if I can show a picture like next week when they actually set it up. Right now it is set up, but it's just like not 100% complete. They're gonna start it on Monday. They just need to move a couple things. So imagine like if everything was gone, we had an empty portable, this exact sign, the exact same size as this portable, because all portables are the same except for the cafeteria, main office, and the, nope, that's just it. So everyone, Nope, that's just it. I was wrong. Just the main office and the cafeteria are the only sizes different and portables. Everything else is the exact same as mine. So imagine if everything, not even the cabinets, not even the open bookshelves, and all the walls were filled with those metal cabinets filled with books from Scholastic. I saw them bring in the bookshelves on Monday. They literally rolled them down, and my kids saw them because they had to pass through right here in order to get to the portable that we're hosting the book fair in. So that'll be really exciting. My kids, I just know, are going to be super excited. They're also really happy and excited about these candy canes. I mean, I think the kids have bought maybe like $80 worth of candy canes. One kid even spent $25 on candy canes, and we gave them 25 little notes to pass out. Like, it's crazy how much these kids spend on little things like that. But other than that, I'm gonna go ahead and put these supplies away. Like I said, I just have these Ziplocs. I have a lot of those little cups that I showed you guys in the morning. I have no more Skittles, so that's all gone. And it was such a good day. I'm just really glad. We also watched Lilo and Stitch, like you guys saw, and then I went ahead and hole punched everything. You guys saw that I put the daily review 16 as well as the homework. I fixed my agenda, objective, closing. Although now that I'm looking at it, my objective and closings are all kind of wonky, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix that. I changed my date. I cleaned up my desk. I feel good. Now the only thing I'm just behind on is grades. So definitely next week, now that data is done, woohoo, I finished my data as well. Now that my data is done, I can officially just relax on data and focus on my grades. I did catch up about I want to say 60%. I did write them down a little bit on these little sheets that I have, and I did grade my topic 6 test. I was missing a lot of topic 6, so I did give another sheet of paper to those kids who I was missing, and I still need to grade homework 13, and then now the new one, homework 15. So like I said, I am behind, but don't worry, I will catch up for sure. Everything will be good, and especially I want to relax as much as possible on these last 2 weeks. Also teach, but also just, you know, really bring in the Christmas spirit. So I'm going to go ahead and just finish a couple things, and then I will get out of here. I already turned off my lights. I turned off my lamp. Let's go home. I'll see y'all in the next vlog. Bye, y'all. Love y'all.